Hey, hello, and welcome everybody. My name is Karen Shovit. I am the head of the International Program for Peace and Conflict Management at the University of Haifa. I would like to thank you all for joining us today, and I'm very happy and excited to open this conference on co-constructing shared society between Jewish and Arab communities in Israel, possibilities and challenges. We started planning this conference several months ago, and at the time we assumed that we would hold it at the university with everyone present in one hall. Then the corona crisis began, and for a while we thought that we would have to cancel. But upon further thought, we decided not to give up and to try to turn lemons into lemonade. And the change to the online format is allowing many people to participate in this conference that might not have participated otherwise. I can see that almost 100 people have already joined us. And just to give you an idea, the hall that we originally reserved at the university only had room for 70 people. So that's one advantage of going online. In addition, going to the online format allowed us to invite colleagues and alumni of our program from abroad to join us. So that's also something we're very happy about. Before moving further to the contents of the conference, I would like to invite Professor Eran Vigoda-Gadot, the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences here at the University of Haifa, to say a few words. If I can find Eran in the...
Hi.
Eran, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm unmuted. So good afternoon, everybody. It's really impressive to see the numbers rising. 105 people already participating in this online conference. And it's a bit weird to tell you that I'm really proud and happy to host you at the University of Haifa, because you're actually not. You are just virtually with us. But that's more than anyone can expect these days. In times of this global epidemic and problems that it causes all over the world, it's really exciting to have the opportunity to host this meeting at all. I would like first to congratulate Karen for the wonderful work and for not giving up this wonderful opportunity to get everybody together from all over the world. I don't know if it's harder today to get to Britain or to Europe than to get to Tel Aviv. You have police all around stopping you from moving from between cities. So building shared societies and constructing new values need to cross new borders now, not just the physical borders, but also the borders of the mind and the borders of the hearts. And I guess that this is what this conference is going to concentrate about. We have a wonderful program that Karen is leading here, Peace and Conflict Resolution program for almost a decade now. And part of this activity is the conferences that we hold from time to time. We are in no position to solve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict that is going on for more than a century now, but we are definitely a stage where views can be exchanged between experts and between students and between people who care about our world and about our region and about making the option of regional peace something that is sustainable and something that will work for both people in this small piece of land on earth. So it's an excitement. I usually wear my tie and love to go to physical conferences, but this is what the world can offer us today. We'll make the most out of it, as Karen said. We'll try to produce lemonade from the lemons. And I'm sure that this is going to be an exciting meeting. I wish you all very fruitful talks. And give it back to you, Karen, to move on. I'll be with you from time to time. and you are now nearly 115 people, so it's really, really impressive. Good luck with this wonderful initiative. Karen?
Yes, thank you very much, Eran. We're holding this conference to celebrate the publication of the book Partnership Among Arab and Jewish Communities for the Construction of Shared Society, the Givat Haviva model, authored by Ran Kutner and published by Givat Haviva. The publication of this book marks the culmination of several years of work on the Shared Society project at Givat Haviva, which we will hear about from several of our speakers later on. I'd like to thank our partners in Givat Haviva for the initiative to hold this conference and then to move it online when it became necessary, and for the cooperation through the planning and execution of this event. I would also like to thank our partners at the Freidrich Ebert Foundation for helping to make this event happen. And finally, I would like to mention that in the past years, we initiated an international collaboration around the concept of shared society in an attempt to apply this concept to different contexts worldwide. So I'd like to acknowledge our partners in this project, the Peace Academy at the University of Koblenz-Landau in Germany. Some colleagues from the Peace Academy were supposed to be visiting us at the university at this time, but they were unable to do so due to the international travel restrictions. So I really do hope that they're joining us online. And before proceeding to the lectures, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I would like to go over some of the rules of conduct in this online conference. So right now, everybody but the hosts, but us, has their microphones muted, and we would like to keep it this way in order to minimize background noises and maintain the sound quality. The speakers' microphones will be turned on when it is their turn to speak. And in addition, if you are participating in the conference as an audience member and don't need to be speaking and don't feel a strong need for now over 120 people to be looking at you, then we ask that you turn off your video during the keynote lecture, and the first panel will be in shared screen mode anyway, so we will mostly be seeing the slides. And this is in order to reduce internet traffic and make it easier for people to connect to us, even if they don't have the strongest internet connection. If you stick around for the roundtable at the very end, you can turn your video back on if you like, because this will be more interactive. We will have time for Q&A at the end of each of the sessions. And because the audience microphones are muted, you're welcome to write your questions in the chat, and the moderators will select questions to present to the speakers from the chat. So I've bored you with introductions long enough, and without further ado, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Ran Kutner. In addition to being the author of the book that we're celebrating today, Ran is a senior lecturer in the program for Peace and Conflict Management at the University of Haifa, and until recently served as academic advisor to Givat Haviva. He is also a certified mediator in Israel and consults organizations and community mediation centers that work toward a more dialogic Israeli society. Ran.
Yes.
The floor is yours. Let me know when you want me to let you share your screen.